What's up, family? Welcome back to another legendary reaction video. So we got Nick wrong and LeBron get exposed again. Mm, let's go, man.
When it comes to the quote-unquote La Media and clutch sports, they get more and more desperate year by year and season by season. And when it comes to LeBron versus Jordan debate, the only card they can play is about longevity and total stats. And unfortunately for these guys, the majority of fans see through that BS and the narratives. As in ranking players, evaluating players, longevity, it is great, but not the end-all be-all. With that being the case, then they have to contort logic, twist facts, to put LeBron over Jordan and justify their insanity.
Is nobody in the history of sports that has had the pressure that LeBron James has had.
But LeBron is the first player to have to deal with a 24/7, 365 news cycle of sports.
Kobe Bryant couldn't fill, or Michael Jordan fill LeBron's shoes. The impact that he's had with different teammates.
Hold on. What, bro?
Phil or Michael Jordan fill LeBron's shoes. The impact that he's had with Kobe Bryant couldn't fill or Michael Jordan fill LeBron's shoes. The impact that he's had with different teammates.
I heard that. I wish I didn't hear.
Impact that he's had with different teammates.
I heard that. I wish I didn't hear that, but I just heard that. Listening to some of those clips right there, it is downright embarrassing lengths they'll go to prop LeBron James up versus Michael Jordan. And what does that bring us to? The 2024 Olympics. And looking at Team USA specifically, the basketball team, what's the cover?
Kobe Bryant couldn't fill, but Michael Jordan couldn't fill LeBron's shoes. What the hell, bro? Two different eras. Kobe's more aggressive than LeBron. I feel like Kobe got more heart than LeBron. And Michael Jordan. Let's continue.
Primarily, LeBron James, 24/7, 365. It's more of a LeBron fest, LeBron celebration than about the actual team. And some of the popular narratives I've seen out of the games. Well, LeBron James, the best player in the world, the best American, a top 5 player, and more valuable and impactful than Kevin Durant. These talking points, these narratives, they're circulated on ESPN, social media, Fox Sports, wherever you go. And it just gets downright annoying when those narratives, those false lies, leak into the actual game, the coverage of basketball. Case in point, Dwayne Wade, who bends over backwards for his boo-thing LeBron James when he makes uncontested layups.
He was an all-star back in 2013 and then...
Listen, that made me take the headset off.
Now, speaking of bending over, we have Nick Wright, one of the biggest LeBron fans, if not the biggest LeBron fan in the entire media. And Nick Wright, he goes...
Nah, I disagree. I believe Shannon Sharpe is the biggest LeBron fan in the entire media because Shannon Sharpe been killing it all year of 2024 when it coming to his own platform and being a sole proprietor when it came to Club Shay Shay and stuff like that. So I gotta disagree. Comment down below, family. Who do you believe, celebrity-wise, and also who's well known for what they done or famous, I should say. That's the biggest LeBron fan that you know, because I gotta say Shannon Sharpe.
One step further, saying LeBron James, his legacy to him is more important than Team USA.
I'm not trying to sound unpatriotic. I care more about LeBron's legacy than Team USA, and for LeBron's legacy, this is unbelievable.
For someone to be that blatant, that obvious with their agenda, it is quite astounding. On some levels, I respect it, but on other levels, I'm kind of embarrassed for him. As the Olympics, historically speaking for basketball, it's not about one guy, one superstar. It's about...
Well. Let's stop right there. I don't believe it's just about one guy because you got Steph Curry, you got Kevin Durant making the most points, You have a big spectrum of a variety of fan bases in regards pertaining to the particular players on the team, right? You got Jason Tatum fans, you got Anthony Edwards fans that's continuing to evolve because he's a young player and still growing and evolving, building on his skill set. You got LeBron fans, of course. KD, Steph Curry, the OGs of the game, right? That's there. A lot of Steph Curry fans. So it's not just LeBron. A lot of people are watching for their own reasons, just like Nick Wright is watching because he's a pure, honest, truthful LeBron fan. And he's watching for his reasons for LeBron. His favorite player showcasing and being on the floor for representing Team USA and the United States being in the Olympics in regards to the basketball league that pertains to be involved in the Olympics. Then you have many individuals that just interested in duos. LeBron and Steph Curry playing together. KD, LeBron and Steph Curry playing together. Or KD and Steph Curry. You know what I'm saying? So everybody has their own reasons for why they checking for it.
Team. When you're talking about the dream team, it's about Jordan, Bird, Barkley, the whole cast, the whole crew. Dream team 2, about Shaq, Hakeem, David.
But I do understand what he's talking about. See, on that stance, a lot of people are watching for their own reasons. But I do understand what he's talking about in another stance of the media keeps covering one player and it's not a whole team thing. It's just about focusing on the vocal point of LeBron. But LeBron, as a businessman, a successful businessman, of course, the media is giving him free publicity, building his brand, alongside his son to keep the legacy ball rolling, to hopefully, continue it as his son, who's now in the league, and pushing the envelope even further. So at the end of the day, it's like free. It's like free promotion. You know what I'm saying? So he's eating it up. I mean, who wouldn't? And I get it. It's a team sport. It's more than just LeBron playing on Team USA, and they keep honing in on one player. I get it because he's comparing it to the Dream Team, where wasn't just about Larry Bird or Magic Johnson or Pacifics or a particular individual. It was about the team as a whole. But comment down below how you feel. Is the excitement from the Dream Team back then? Is the excitement way more greater than it is? What is the excitement way more greater now than it was back then with the Dream Team? I disagree. I believe that the excitement with the Dream Team is far way greater than it is now in the current Team USA. But that's just my opinion. Comment down below yours.
The team as a whole. The same goes to the 08 team, the 2012 team, and so on and so on. But for the 2024 team, it is very, very clear it is all about LeBron James for the media. Now, having some foresight, knowing how the media works, what are they going to do once USA wins gold if they win gold? They're going to say LeBron James getting his 3rd gold medal definitively puts him over Jordan. I guarantee you they're going to start saying it. If not, some fans...
Well, if that brings viewership, it brings interest and controversy to the media. And just learning with Chris Carter, go check out that video when he had talking to his story, how he confronted Skip Bayless. He did say on Fox segments and, First Take that they have predetermined stances and controversial points, and they already have it predetermined who's going to win their point in argument in regards of the segment. So when it all comes down to a business perspective, they have to sustain that viewership, let alone say things that are appeasing to the audience to keep an audience. Also, I did want to say, matter of fact, I would say the excitement to the Team USA isn't as greater today as it was with the Dream Team then in 2008, 2009 with Kobe and D Wade and all of them being part of it. I gotta say, honestly, Dream Team first was the greatest excitement, and then Kobe Bryant was the greater excitement for me, being on I witnessed it. Me being a young cat, I wasn't really in the Dream Team era, but I do my homework a little bit and my due diligence.
Already saying it, and like always, it is extremely desperate and moving the goalposts. As for years, decades, really the entire NBA's history, gold medals USA basketball never been a metric or standard for players' greatness or their standing all time. I mean, someone like Kevin Durant, who might have 4 gold medals, he's not going to be called better than Steph Curry because he has 3 more gold medals at the Olympics. A guy like Kareem, who never won an Olympic gold medal, that isn't held against him in his overall career and legacy. And someone like Melo, who has 3 gold medals, isn't called a top 5 small forward because of those gold medals. In general, he's not regarded as that at all because he won 0 NBA championships. And there's the problem. This narrative now of gold medals, Olympic play mattering so much to put LeBron over Jordan isn't consistent.
For some reason, as many times as Melo tried to come back and win a championship, he just couldn't do it. You know, and I did hear about his son vocalizing, encouraging his dad to get back in the NBA to make a return, and he still trains and so forth. But I feel like he's cooked, truthfully. But it also depends on the accolades. You know what I'm saying? The accolade speaks for itself depending on the circumstance. Obviously, the accolades in the NBA are going to be more valuable because it's part of history pertaining to USA basketball, and it's the National Basketball Association League, who not only been recruiting American players, but they have been recruiting more international players as the drafts go by. So, of course, the history and the longevity in regards of basketball players playing in the NBA is way longer than basketball players playing in Team USA, because a lot of people wasn't checking for the Olympics until basketball came about. So, you know what I'm saying? So, of course, the accolades is going to be more valuable in the NBA than the Olympics. That's just my take on it. Comment down below yours.
Player or debate to debate. That's my biggest problem with LeBron fans and the media. What they said 5 years ago doesn't apply what they're saying currently. What they said 5 days ago doesn't apply what they're saying 5 seconds ago. These people are never consistent and always move the goalposts. Now, with that being known, let's indulge them and go down this rabbit hole of Olympic play, international play, just mattering so much in these debates.
There's no going back. You've changed things. Forever.
In Team USA's basketball history since the 1930s, only 3 times have they failed to win gold. 1972 when they got silver, 88 when they got bronze with amateurs, and 04 when they got bronze with pros, the only time in the pro-Olympic era.
This coffee smells like sh**.
I never knew we got bronze.
It is sh**, Austin. Don't just...
I never knew that. I know the 3v3 Team USA basketball team lost, and I think been disqualified in the Olympics this year so far.
For some perspective, USA basketball's history outside of those games is 139-3. That Olympic team, they lost 3 games in 8 matches. That's downright embarrassing. And I can already hear the excuses. Well, LeBron, he was 19, 20 years old. He was young. He was only a rookie. Had never played internationally. I can hear the excuses already. But here's the thing. If your guy is the quote-unquote guy, the GOAT, the best of all time, him being benched in the Olympics behind Melo and Wade, guys from his own draft class, that on its own is a damning fact. And again, I tell you guys, if you want to add Olympic play onto the resume, it is a very slippery slope for LeBron fans. Now, going with the age excuse LeBron James, him only being 19, 20 years old, let's apply to Michael Jordan in his career. As in 1983, at 19 years old in the Pan American Games, led USA to a gold medal and undefeated 8-0 record. The following year in 84, at age 20 in the actual Olympics, once again led USA to an 8-0 record and a gold medal. And his stats in that tournament, 17 points, 3 boards, 2 assists, 1.5 steals. Michael Jordan by age 20 international play was a perfect 16-0.
I feel like Michael Jordan is more aggressive than LeBron. You know what I'm saying?
More impressive than that, in the pre-Olympic trials versus actual NBA pros, he went 8-0 for stacked rosters, Then at Larry Bird, Isaiah Thomas, Robert Parrish, and so on and so on. Jordan, at age 20, was doing otherworldly things and putting the entire universe on notice.
He's the best athlete. He's one of the best competitors. He's one of the most skilled players. And that, to me, makes him the best basketball player that I've ever seen play.
Now, looking past Michael Jordan, age 20, we have LeBron James, age 21, giving his second go international basketball at the 06 FIBA World Cup. And LeBron in this tournament, he had a stacked roster, unlike the 04 Olympics. As on this team, had Carmelo, third-team All-NBA, Dwayne Wade, the Finals MVP, Dwight Howard, the NBA's lead rebounder, Chris Paul, the Rookie of the Year and steals leader, Chris Bosh, an All-Star, Joe Johnson, 20-point per game scorer, and Elton Brand, a second-team
Joe Johnson just went off the radar.
All-NBA player. I don't care what team you're playing, Argentina, Greece, Lithuania, this team, this squad, the talent they had, the skill they had, they should have run the table and won gold at the 06 World Cup. But unfortunately they didn't, losing to Greece 101-95.
Now this is very shoddy work, Pinkman. I'm actually embarrassed for you.
USA getting embarrassed so badly, beaten down by Greece, what did that prompt in 07? Of course, Kobe to come out of the shadows, save USA basketball, and win gold in the Beijing Games.
Shout out to Kobe Bean Bryant. Rest in peace to him and also his father who passed away recently. Favorite player in the game of basketball. My favorite player.
Some fans might say I'm being too harsh, holding one loss against LeBron so heavily. But look, this is the Olympics, USA basketball. The standard is gold and perfection. It's not the NBA Finals, NBA playoffs, where you lose one game here, one game there, and now you're fine for game 2, game 3, and so on, so on. This is the Olympics, the best talent we have. We should not lose any game. And speaking of not losing, Michael Jordan's international career, he was 32-0. Kobe, 36-0. LeBron James has 4 L's on that resume. And if we want to talk the biggest years of the 21st century, looking at the Olympics, what's the biggest? 2004 in Greece. LeBron James on that team. The biggest failure in FIBA, what was it? 06 versus Greece. Who was on that team? LeBron James. The NBA Finals, the biggest failure of the 21st century, the Heat versus Mavericks, the Heat lost. Who was on that roster? LeBron James. 3 of the biggest L's of the 21st century belong to LeBron James teams. I want to be very clear in saying this. International play, Olympic play from my standards, the majority of fan standards, has never mattered for the NBA and the quote-unquote GOAT rankings. You've never heard Olympic gold medals, international play, in actual NBA debates. And that's how it's been for all my life and most likely all of yours. The only reason fans are bringing this up now is to benefit LeBron James in his case versus Jordan. And like most LeBron fans, extremely short-sighted, as well as hypocritical. As once again, look at the biggest failures of the 21st century, 3 of them belong to LeBron James. You know who they don't belong to? Michael Jeffrey Jordan. So, as always, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.
Well, if you call it spade for a spade, a lot of people like to compare him to Michael Jordan. At the end of the day, you got to call it for what it is, right? One record is got L's on it, 3 to 4, 3 L's on it, and one don't. And age don't got nothing to do with it. If you want to compare it to a great, you got to lay it all out on the line, right? So I'm curious to see you guys' perspective. Do you feel like those 3 L's matter? You know, the 2 L's in the Olympics, 2004 or whatever he was, mentioned. And then also when he played against the Mavericks, when it was the Heat versus the Mavericks, LeBron took that L in the NBA. So do you feel like the record plays a big, crucial role in regards of who's the GOAT, who's the real GOAT? Or should it just be focused on the longevity of accolades and how sustainable LeBron has been and how long the accolades had been collected from a sustainability standpoint? Comment down below. I believe what matter is the same way we expect gold for the Team USA to, that's the standard in regards to winning gold. I feel like for the GOAT, you should have a gold record, metaphorically. That's just my take on it, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Spread the peace, love, and positivity. Let the love supersede the hate. Till next time, family. Peace.